Is it the second death? It is the second death. Hey, I've got it on the t-shirt here.
We were originally going to call ourselves Second Death, and we'd done it like that logo with just Second Death. But then there's some other band, and I was like, let's just be lame and put that in front of it because we're too lazy to think of anything better.
When I was looking for you on Facebook, I discovered that I discovered that other band very very quickly.
Yeah, you know, Graves. Like, wow, what an original name! Like, there was so many like friggin' Graves out there. So like, when I started this, I was just like, I'll try and get something that's not going to interfere with anyone else's band name or shit like that.
Should have been the Graves.
That doesn't make sense.
Hi, my name is Will, and welcome to the Distorted Transmission for today. I'm talking to Josh from The Second Death. How are you?
I'm tired, but I'm happy.
Are you tired because you've been to the gym beating up people?
Getting beaten up.
It's a newish band, so when I say give us a brief history of the band, it's literally going to be brief by design.
Yeah.
Fill us in.
Wasn't playing any music. Was like, shit, I should probably get something together and play live again. It's been like, I think about almost 2 years since I've done anything sort of musical. And I was just like, what do I know to do? What kind of stuff do I like? What would be sort of easy to put together that doesn't necessarily, you don't have to get like some crazy high level musician, like, some ridiculous blasting dude. Just put together something that's heavy but like still real boneheaded and simple and easy to go along with. So it's like, I'm going to do that. Um, and then vaguely talking to people, just like slowly putting shit together. Like the whole formation of this band has just been real cruisy. Like just slowly finding people, putting word of mouth out and stuff like that. And then yeah, like one thing led to another, and then texting and shit happened, and then all of a sudden we had like a certain lineup for a little bit, and then like some peeps like couldn't do it, and then so we put the word out, and then some other people came in, and it's just been like that from there, and it's been pretty cruisy and pretty awesome.
Speaking of members, who is in the band?
Andy on the drums, Lizzo on the vocals, and of course the Jared on the bass.
Right.
Yeah.
I know Liz was from Polvina. Jared was from bands I was involved in, such as Remote and Primacy.
Mhm.
You were known for bands like Graves and a bunch of others,
Yep.
undoubtedly. But I don't know much about your drummer. So, what's his origins?
He was originally in a band called Day One. Actually, he was in bands before Day One, but the main band that he was first in was Day One, and then his other main band was Cobra Khan.
That was the name that Jared mentioned to me. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was the reason for you getting this band together? What was sort of the underlying hankering, if you will? I suppose it was the fact that you hadn't done music in 2 years. But I mean, why did you specifically choose this style of music? Just because it was easy, or like easy to get a band together quickly?
Yeah, I don't know. It's, uh, That's the style of music that I really like, and like I've done the stuff in the past where it's trying to play a million notes a second and all that kind of shit. And as I get older, I just want to like just play some cool 4/4 shit, pretty much. You know what I mean? Just nice and simple, but still fun and big sounding and all that kind of stuff. So I just went with this because it's fun and it's like the whole vibe of this band is just fun. Fun. I think Liz calls them fun riffs. Just easy going.
Well, speaking of riffs and such, you've released a 6-track demo, which is why I'm chatting to today. which
Yeah.
I kind of had the good behind the scenes fortune of hearing them both as sort of a pre-band demo form that
Mm.
you had sort of put together by yourself, as well as the proper band recording you now have. I must say the end result was very pleasing. Well done. Where did you get all that recorded, and who were the people involved behind the scenes?
Cam Sinclair and Raj, Singaraja from Dynamic Rage. I think they just go by Dynamic Rage, but it's like their studio up in Kumeu. Like heaps of bands have recorded there, but like obviously I have a long history with Cam, and like I don't know, you can't really go wrong with the guy. You know, he just we think very similar in terms of like shit we like the stuff I like, he likes, and he just knows like what I like, and he knows we have very similar tastes in that kind of shit.
Right.
And so it was basically I wanted the whole experience to just be as stress free as possible. So we're like, let's just track it live, no click, no nothing, just like practice heaps, just practice hard out, and then go in there like yeah, no click. I think we had drum center. Jared was off to one side with his cab facing the wall. I was off to the other side with my cab facing the wall. So it was all live with heaps of bleed and shit. And then I just overdubbed a second guitar, and then Liz jumped in the room and smashed out her vocals, and that was it. We recorded the whole thing in like a couple of hours. It was great. It was heaps of fun.
Really, a couple of hours was that it?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I think the demos are 12 minutes long or something like that. So when you've got a couple of hours to just like smash out multiple songs that are about a minute long, it's pretty easy going, you know what I mean? So
Well, I was actually
yeah.
interested why you decided to call it the demo, because like you had demos before that, and then you
Yeah.
you recorded those demos and called them demo. So does that mean you're going to record them again professionally, or why was
Nah.
I kind of imagined that you give the album a name, or like the EP a name, but you just called it demo. I wondered about that.
Because we're just lazy.
Okay.
No, I don't know. It's just like it's not very long. It's just a few songs. So we thought like, hey, let's just bang this out for people to have a listen to, get an idea of what we're doing and stuff. And yeah, so we weren't going to call like imagine giving it like some epic ass name and it's like 12 minutes long. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, I do see what you mean. Okay.
When we do something longer, we'll give it a more of a melodramatic name. But at the moment, it's just
I think the problem with you and perhaps recording something that's longer is that your songs are usually about between 1.5 minutes to maybe 2.5 minutes tops. So
yeah, yeah.
you need about 100 songs.
I don't know. I like it when the song's just like it finishes real sharp and everyone's just like, what? You know what I mean? That's my style.
Now that you're sort of more than one man in a room with a dream, how is the sort of songwriting tackled? Is it a group effort now?
Yeah, it's just a case of like I'll just sit down on the weekend and like bash out a few songs and then send it to everyone, and they're just like, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Here's vaguely how everything goes, but change it up however you want. So like Andy will like mix up the drums however he wants to play them. I just give him a rough guide, but nah. So far the writing's just been myself, but I think old J Dog's gonna wants to have a crack at a little bit later on, so I fully welcome that. And obviously Lizzo writes her own, like she names the songs and writes all of her own lyrics and shit. So that's like everyone's got their department. I'm just like the dude who's like gives everyone like a vague idea of how shit could go.
I saw you at the Whammy gig in December with Ruckus, Standover, Soul Void, and I think it was No Reason. You've done a few shows recently. Can you fill me in on what the others were?
We did Hamtown Smackdown. That was cool. Um, they've got it in this like it's. I think Sarah's handed it over to some younger people. I think one of their names, one of the young dudes, I remember his name was Logan. He's a really nice dude. But anyway, I think they've moved it recently to this new venue, this hall, and it was choice. Like we just rocked in and set up and played and hung out for a while, and then we had to shoot off early, but we did that. That was rad. What else have we played? We did one of Justin's sweet treat punk things on a Thursday night. That was cool. It was like pretty cool little turnout for a Thursday night. Those go pretty well. Have we played anything else? I don't think so.
Is that it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we've got Napier Deathfest, which is sick because that I don't know. Last time I played at that was rad. It's just like that two-stage shit, and
Mm.
it's just like non. Yeah, that's sick. We're playing that and it's all noise at the Greyland Library Hall, which is dope as well.
Okay.
And that's as far as I know.
4 gigs in about 3 or 4 months. That's pretty good.
I missed gigging. It's fun. I remember like like you got something to look forward to and stuff, and you go there, and the whole experience is good for you. I reckon. I was missing that, and I think a few of us were. So especially Andy, like, dude, he hadn't played drums in like 8 years. And so he's just gotten back into drumming and shit. And he's loving it. So it's nice for us slightly older folk to get out there again.
All right, cool. Last thing is you listen to a lot of sort of fringe hardcore stuff that I am blissfully unaware of. But I would probably enjoy, like, quite often you chuck stuff up on your Facebook wall. You're like, "Oh, check out this band,"
Yeah,
or every now and then I'll check them out, and they all are pretty pleasing to me. I think you've got quite a good taste in music.
thank you.
So I was wondering if you could sort of recommend a bunch of bands that perhaps I or other people could check out.
Um, Dysphere,
Okay.
probably number one. Like Dysphere is probably like the main reason why I was interested in doing this thing. Just like real fucking heavy rock and roll punk sounding shit. But I don't know, man. Like, what's catching your interest? Are you more interested in like the grindiest shit, or are you more interested in like the hardcore punk stuff?
I enjoy grindcore as well. So
Okay, so a sick, super fucking underrated grindcore record um, is a band from quite a while ago. They were on Relapse Records. Check out this album by this band called Kill the Client, and the album's called Kleptocracy. Like, like holy shit, dude! Like out of my like top five grindcore releases, like obviously like number one's like Nasm, Inhale, Exhale, and then like like most people's grindcore top five is normally like the usual suspects and shit. But this record in particular for me, Kleptocracy by Kill the Client, dude, holy shit! Like give that a go and see what you think of it. It's just the most raw, aggressive, but super catchy grind.
all right.
On the punkier side of shit, I don't know. Like I love this band. They've got a real Poison idea kind of vibe. But there's this band called Long Knife. Um, Give them a go as well, bro. I think they've got an album called Curb Stomp Earth, and it's sick. It's just like kind of Poison idea, kind of like heavy sing along kind of punk shit. So I don't know, give that a go, man. But otherwise, I'll keep posting links of random bands, and I'll try and keep that up because it's nice to know that someone enjoys it.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I do. It's because I do. I mean, I've got quite a sort of a wide sort of spectrum of musical tastes, and but I find that I end up sort of pigeonholing myself after a certain while. You end up sort of listening to one sort
I
of
do the
thing.
I do the exact same thing. Like I've got like you get in your car and you bang on the usual suspects, and then
Mm.
after a while you're like, I'm kind of just sticking to what I know. I'm being but I don't know if something's good enough, it'll make it into a regular rotation anyway. I guess.
I guess that's about all we have time for today. So, is there anything else you'd like to add to the interview before we sign off?
Thanks, Cam and Raj. You guys are awesome. That was such a great time that we had up at that studio, and like the demo's been received really well. We're like super grateful for everyone who's like left like some nice feedback and stuff. It really means a lot to us. And also thanks to Luke from Primal Mastering, because like he's just it's such a cool little package. It's like a lot of bands do it, is they'll go up to Cam and Rogers and then they go and get the stuff mastered by Luke, and then you've just got quality shit. It's nice. So that's all who I want to shout out. And like I don't know, like if you like grindy, hardcore punk stuff, then come check us out, I guess. Come hang out.
Buy a t-shirt. Yeah. Hmm.
Or just like talk us into giving you one.
Yeah, for free. Had I known. Cheers for the chat. And yeah, I guess I'll see you at a show soon, I suppose. Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Cool.
Bye.
And thanks for watching.
Yay!